All right, so over here, you'll see you've already done this little stitching there on the flap that you had on the back of your skirt. Now you're gonna do the gathering stitches all along the top edge. So can you see on the video here, I've done like my 2 railroad long stitches all the way around the top. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna attach the bodice to the skirt. And you can see that the bodice is a lot smaller than the skirt, so you're gonna have to gather this at some point, but not quite yet. So make sure that your darts are facing you, and this is the bottom of your skirt, and you're gonna slip it inside. Wait, right sides need to be together, so let me turn that around. So I just put that inside, and then I'm gonna start pinning. Where are my pins? So you're gonna first start by matching your side seams. So this is the side seam of my bodice. Here's the side seam of the skirt. I'm gonna pin that on there. Then I'll go to the other side here. There's the side seam of my skirt and the side seam of the bodice. Okay, after I've got those 2 side seams, you'll see there's a lot of extra fabric here on the skirt, but I need to start matching these notches. So I'm gonna pin this notch to that notch. And then I'll come over here, there's a notch here and a notch on my bodice, so I'll match those up. Okay, so I've got the 2 side seams, the 2 notches here on the front, and then on this little back piece, there's a notch here and a notch almost at that very edge. I'm gonna pin that. And then same thing on the other side. There's a notch here and a notch there. So I'm gonna attach those. So you can see that between these notches, there is so much fabric here where you've gathered. This is where you start gathering your skirt to match the length of your bodice here. That doesn't look like a good place to do it. I think I got that stuck in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you'll start grabbing these threads and you're gonna move these gathers along. So you'll keep going all the way around and moving all those gathers all the way around past where you've pinned. Okay, so let's pretend like I've moved gathers all the way around to the front here, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to make them even, or more or less even, for instance. So now, I know this is really tricky, especially if it's not in person. So now this length matches the length there. When I get it in the right place, when I know that they match, then I can start pinning that in place. Okay, but I've jumped ahead here. You guys need to do this all the way around so that you have gathers all the way around, and it should look something like that. And pin in a few places. You really want to secure it because you don't want it to start ungathering. Okay, so it'll be something like that. There's the bodice side and there's the skirt side. Okay.